So today, I am very excited to have this wonderful moment, Sangha connection. Sometimes we invite our Sangha members. Today, Dr. Michael Lee, you know him, you're right here, over here. And Michael is going to give us a wonderful talk today. And before that, I'd like to introduce him, okay? He wrote this one. Michael Lee and their husband, Robert Hansen, joined OCBC in 2017. They are so grateful OCBC welcoming community and wisdom of the Shin Buddhist teachings and the caring nature of minister to minister's assistant. It's very good. Thank you, Michael. Michael is an assistant professor at UCLA Department of Family Medicine and currently studies the important impact of social adversity on stress biology and substance use and HIV. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Michael Lee.
Hey, good morning. I think the last time I was here, I became a member, actually, like up here. So today we're going to talk about how our social lives impact how our genes behave. That might sound a little weird to you, but I'll explain it. I forgot the quick thing, actually. Before I get into it, I just want to say the views that I discussed today are not a reflection of UCLA's beliefs. This is solely mine as an OCBC Sangha member. So, have any of you noticed yourself getting sick when you were stressed out? Yeah? Okay. It's probably not a coincidence. So, this could be stress from your personal life with friends or family. It could be being stressed out by maybe your work interactions, or maybe stressed out because your social life at school is kind of getting you down. If you feel isolated, some of you might kind of relate to this during COVID, feeling isolated or lonely, or feeling like you don't belong. Or if you've dealt with the loss of a loved one, sometimes we get sick from those things. So I'm going to talk a little bit about science, but first, I'm going to need help from a little friend, actually. Yeah. So we're going to bring out our special friend, Slothy. So, Slothy, are you ready to wake up? All right. Good
morning, everyone.
Nice to see you, Slothy. Thanks for helping us today with today's Dharma talk.
Well, it's always nice to say hello to OCBC Sanghas.
So, Slothy, have you ever gotten sick when you were sad or stressed out?
Well, when I moved from rainforest to California, I didn't have any friends or Sangha. So it was very lonely time. I was tired and also sick easily.
I'm sorry to hear that, Slothy, but it seems like things got better.
Well, yes. When I made friends with Reverend Wanderer, and then also Freddy the Frog, and Yuki the Dog, and everyone OCBC, I became much healthier.
So, it sounds like having good social connections is important for your health. And there's a reason for that. This may actually be related to how our genes act and behave when we experience stress versus when we have healthy social lives. So, just a little bit of science here. So, our whole genome is like a recipe book. and each gene is like an individual recipe. Does anybody remember that when the Human Genome Project came out back in the 90s? Yeah, some of you, for some of you, this is before your time, but I remember that was a big deal, and I remember I was in, I think I was in my 7th grade biology class, and this came out in the news and everything like that, and so it was a very exciting time. We got new textbooks and everything, and this got me really interested in it. So I'm gonna see if you can guess. Some of you might know this, some of you scientists, but can you guess what our genes in our bodies make? So there's a couple, here's a hint, it's in the pictures, so we'll start with Slothy, maybe can help us a little bit. So Slothy, can you identify the items on the screen?
Well, I can see eggs, and maybe the tofu, and chicken, and milk.
Sorry to get you guys hungry already, but what do all those things have in common? They have a lot of, starts with a P, protein. Yeah, so that's what our genes code for. Great. So, yeah, so that's right, protein. Now, what do our genes do when we deal with stress or loneliness for long periods of time? So our genes they're kind of programmed to think that the body's in danger when this happens. And so when it does that, our brain sends chemicals to our body, which goes into our white blood cells, and those genes then turn on, and they make proteins that are for healing injury and for clearing out all the damaged cells in your body, and also gets ready to fight off bacterial infections. Now, normally that's a good thing, but when this goes on too long, this actually causes damage to our bodies, and it starts turning off our body's defenses against viruses. So this could be like the cold, the flu, other types of viruses that we get from, normally when we're socials, right? So, all right. So I don't want to leave this on a good note. There's a happy Buddhist lesson here, I think. So, all right. There's good news though. So research shows that a lot of things that Buddhists do and things that we do here at OCBC can actually reverse this gene activity. So we've got meditation. There was actually a study on that meditation can reverse this gene activity. There was an actual experiment showing that helping other people can reverse this gene activity too. The first most famous one came out in a study on this came out in 2015, showing that they called it, the word is eudaimonia, right? Eudaimonia is about, happiness from meaning. And that was the first big thing that actually reversed this gene activity too, that was discovered. So, and of course, having strong human connection, right? So, I'm wondering, Slothy, how do you think OCBC can help then?
Well, most importantly, OCBC gives us a Sangha to walk the Buddhist path together, don't you think? We can find support and connection in each other. And everyone is so generous and helpful.
So when Robert and I first came here, we just wanted to try out the meditation, which we still practice. But I think the kindness of the Sangha and the connection we have with the ministerial staff, that's really what keeps us coming back. What do you think, Slothy?
Yeah, and then at OCBC, we're always learning together and try to find ourselves, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're all trying to do that right now. And so the last, I was wondering, Reverend Wajra, I'm guessing you see these things at OCBC too?
Sure. Well, first of all, I want to thank you too, Michael, for sharing that wonderful talk today and from his professional perspective as well, right? And then I'm really thinking, yes, OCBC is such a great place and cultivate your positive activities, I think, and for your mental and then also spiritual and physical as well. This is a place, of course, to hear the Buddha Dharma and meet your friends and doing many sports, you name it, like basketball, pickleball, kendo, what else do you have? Tai Chi, right? Many things. And work together in a hospital for your benefit and also helping other people as well. There are many, many activities you can participate. And then you are not alone. That's a very important thing. We can't make you alone. Join the OCBC Sangha to share the joy of living and every day. We have a lot of Dharma school here, BWA, Buddhist Women Association, and also like husband is welcome and partners are welcome, right? And then ABBA, Adult Buddhist Association here, Boy Scout, Girl Scout, Project Kokoro, Tomodachi Bento. Did I miss somebody? I hope not. Many, many things going on. This is a wonderful place. Yeah? Here the Buddha Dharma. And we learn together. We walk together in the same path, helping each other, doing many, many things together. All right? So join us, enjoy, okay? All right?
So,
all right.
Thanks for doing this talk with me, Slothy, and Reverend Wandra, and I'm glad that we have this connection together and with the rest of OCBC. So,
Thank you. Let's put your hands together. Say Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you.